and pump the water once it was hooked up to whatever they're using as the hydrant. This here would be a pump that you would pump and get pressure in, and then that would work as a giant fire extinguisher. And then these here, they were like hand grenades for fires, and you would throw it, and the chemical inside would extinguish the fire immediately.
There's trouble on 2 feet.
Thank you. Glass fire extinguishers.
Hey Jake, here's one for you to put out.
A lot of this stuff is chemicals. This is how they would carry it, because once it broke, the chemicals would be released.
We got you 2 things over the other building. Okay.
Give me a hand.
This would have been a fire alarm in the firehouse. That would tell all the guys. And then they would come down, the firemen would live in the firehouse, upstairs of the firehouse on most cases. And then they'd have a brass pole that you have over here. Came down the fire pole, jumped in their uniforms, got on the truck, brigade or whatever, and ran. These are your fire boxes that you would have found in the cities, usually on a telephone pole or something. You would pull that and open it up, and the alarm would go off. And then their alarms would sound in the firehouse, these big brass ones, and alert the firemen to go. And then over here you would have the ticket. That would tell them somehow, I'm not sure how it works, but that would tell them where the fire was at and where to go. As time evolved, they had plectrons and whatnot, just like the current police do.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Here's your different fire helmets.
Dave. Mr. Bojan.
Just to let everybody know, this is in Allentown, New Jersey. Please like and subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Is it tough getting it approved as a project?
It's not.
Says here, teletype dispatch system 3, relay array. The relay array converts the pulses sent by alarm box to the digit 0 to 9. They are found in dispatch centers. So this was an early model telling them where they had to go. Well, that's a nice piece to have. What's that?
You would see this style more in like Philly and all that.
In a major city?
Yep.
Okay.
While small towns would have like the teletypes and all that.
Like that small gray one?
Yep.
You see that over there? That would be a small local town versus a city. It would be something like this big one.
Yeah,
Boy, that's a big badge, huh?
no, did I see this posted at the
Looks like a greyhound on it.
Allentown Pharmacy?
Yeah.
Did I see it at the pharmacy or?
Oh, back where.
Yeah, I saw it online.
Chevrolet is.
Was this online?
My parents posted it on like their social media.
So this was a chemical wagon. This would have hooked up to horses also. So what kind of chemicals would they have in this?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Like,
Honesty's
I
the best
assume
policy.
like the early version of the chemicals in today's fire extinguishers.
Hey, your Thomas.
I'm guessing it's probably something like the stuff that was in those grenades.
Yeah, most likely.
His house, wherever he lives. In Manchester.
I have a bunch here if you want to take one home.
This came out of Florida. Wait, Douglas app. Oh, it was made in Florida. It was part of Little Silver, New Jersey.
More copies, but it'd take two.
$290.
The Allentown Bagel Joint.
All right, let's go see some more rooms.
Oh, okay.
trucks up on the walls.
Yes, sir.
It'd be cool to find my dad's old fire truck.
Real.
All the sirens on the top, the lights.
Oh yeah, all the different eras of lights.
No federal cues, huh? Oh, that's a small one.
Yeah.
What's this one?
I got a big one at home from my old 47 rail my dad had.
Okay.
When the guy bought it, he said he was just gonna use it to water the crops on the farm. So I'm keeping the siren and the beeping now.
Oh yeah.
No, a little bit later. We'll be better. Okay? No.
Just everything but the fire hydrant.
Guess I don't worry, we have plenty outside.
Cody, these are what's called Indian tanks. Okay, you got about 5-10 gallons of water room. And I guess you could say that was the first super soakers. Yes. And what you would do is you basically hold the handle and you pumped it. And that's how you got the water out.
Or you look here, you would carry them in. So you go on your back, just like today how they have hose. This would pretty much free that.
I think I have one in storage somewhere. In one of my units. I think I have one that I bought someplace, I'm not sure. My wife is always like, why you got that crap? That one, that was all brass.
That's nice.
What are you shooting? What size? Okay. Right.
So like when you went into a brush fire and the truck couldn't get nowhere and the truck got stuck or broke, that was your saving device. To get yourself a path out of the woods if you were surrounded by fire.
Yep.
So,
And if that failed, you would have something like this. And that is pretty much a fireproof tent if you get surrounded.
it's all about saving lives.
And saving people.
That's what lives are, dear.
That's what, this is all
But this crap
a
check,
concept.
like opposite.
And it's not concrete until it is. This is,
What do you think?
this gate is right here.
Yeah, okay.
That doesn't-
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, listen, the reason I wasn't.
We went to the next room.
He was at Wildwood? Wait, what? Yeah, isn't he beautiful?
He's like the same. I'm like, oh my god, he's a real life version of Elvis.
He is. Are you recording? It's alright.
You guys weren't here yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Get out of your way. Like since
Look at these old fire
Oh yeah. Yep.
Look at that.
See, I got that, I got that, I got that.
Look at her. They're trying to get the car on fire.
Done.
Here's the crash tender. Got a nice one here. They got the Merryweather.
Yep. Yes, it is.
He's missing an Xbox pumper.
Okay.
They make. Got a lot of the old Matchboxes on there. Yep.
That's what they do.
So back with your battery display that you had, these are some of the uses of the batteries. If you notice the bottom half, the red section, those are batteries. And they powered these lights. It's way before you would have rechargeable lights or rechargeable USB cords and whatnot. Those batteries weigh like 10 pounds a piece. They had the handles with the light on it and they would carry them.
Take this one.
Yep.
Oh, that one.
So they were pretty big batteries back then. But that's how you had your light, and you needed light in there.
And that one on the left is explosion proof.
This one here?
Yep, that's an explosion proof enclosure because it's like a machined surface. And it was in case you went into a hazardous atmosphere, you wouldn't worry about the spark in the battery or the bulb breaking. Before they come out with the new hazardous one, you know?
The lithium?
Nah, just a different style of hand light that was smaller, that was enclosed, that's like explosion proof.
Easier to work with.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gasketed and sealed and all of that stuff, and lighter. But that was the original explosion proof model.
There's some old photographs. Fire department.
Here's some more sirens there.
What's the voting box for?
I believe that was like the old style on voting back in the day.
I mean, the Elks use something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the term being blackballed came from.
Okay, yeah.
If somebody put a black ball in, that meant no.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys probably had the same thing, but it looks like you have various different marbles in there now.
Yeah.
Not all of those would have been there originally.
Yep.
Another alarm box. Now, these are fire poles that would have been in a commercial building. So as soon as you pull down those handles, you know what happens. Fire alarm goes off, everybody from school takes a walk outside, and you wait for them to say it was a false alarm, hopefully.